Go.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to yet another Trackmaster push-along review. This time we're going to be taking a look at 6 new trains. These are the 7 I have so far. I have Thomas, James, Lee, Percy, Oliver, Rebecca, and Edward. But recently I've got some new trains, and just recently, yesterday, I've actually purchased 2 Edwards, so I'm playing McDonald and Douglas. So stay tuned for that. And now let's look at the customs. Alright, so first here is a fan requested engine. This is Timothy the number 0. You all probably know him well because he has silver paint and the number 0 like Thomas. Only Thomas is blue with the number 1. So this is actually dark gray because this is based off of Thomas's number 1's version of Timothy. Like, he's made this into a wooden railway Timothy. I think that's kind of interesting. At one point, Calvin Rogers did have this version of Timothy, only he painted it into Popular Paxton's version of Timothy. If you want to see that, go to his channel and look it up. But anyways, that's all I can say about Timothy. He's a pretty nice model. Let me know what you think about Timothy. Now, I purchased 4 of these Thomases from Walmart. This Timothy was from Thomas. They had a ton of Thomases and a Gordon. I thought, what the heck, I just get 4 Thomases. Anyways, let's move on before I waste any time. Here's the next one. So, this is Roger, the E2. This is Mega Hedgehog X's original character. Now, I can't tell if that face looks like Roger, but it does have the blue eyes like Roger. Let me know if I should redo like Roger's face. Anyways, Roger's like dark blue with the number 77. I have to say, this looks pretty good with Thomas. And Roger is actually Thomas's other brother. He was the first one to be made before Timothy. That's kind of interesting. I think Roger looks good, but let me know what you guys think about Roger. Now here is one of my absolute favorites. This here is Liz, the blue saddle tank engine, otherwise known as Liz Productions. I don't know what the number at the end of her YouTube channel is, but it's Liz Productions, somewhat number. But maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below. I've decided to make Liz because Liz is actually Percy's big sister. And I have to say, she looks pretty good. That pale blue kind of captures Liz a little. That face is supposed to be Rosie's face, but with no freckles. I just tried to draw it as best as I could. I really think that this is a nice representation of Liz, but maybe you guys have your say. And what's Liz without her boyfriend Ryan? So, anyways.
Did you do that on purpose because of Elizabeth and Ryan?
No. This character was named Ryan from the start,
okay.
and
your sister's Elizabeth, their boyfriend.
this is actually Liz Productions OC.
Okay.
Liz.
That's funny.
Anyways, let's move on to Ryan. So Ryan's from Soldier's Legend of the Lost Treasure. He actually looks like Thomas if you compare him. That's what they did to the Thomas Wood Ryan. Although I do kind of like it that Trackmaster's Ryan was different shaped, like accurate. I really like this version of Ryan because of the light purple and the gold stripes. That face is kind of interesting. I think I did a pretty good job with both Liz and Ryan. Anyways, we have 2 more. So we're almost done. Now here is Duck, the Great Western engine. It's kind of interesting how I made Duck. So this is made out of another Thomas. But this has actually got cardstock taped on the sides of Duck. I kept the smoke box black like the O-gauge version of Duck that Mega Hedgehog X had. Although Henry the Dank Engine did actually have this O-gauge Duck, but he just gave it to Mega Hedgehog X. But I hope he gets another one. Anyways, that face really does look like Duck. I have to say, that's one of my favorite Duck faces. That's one of my favorite expressions of Duck, because he looks like a cool dude expression.
Okay.
And I think Duck looks good. And last but not least is a new character I've never shown before. This is Rosie, the pink shunter. Now, Rosie was not pink from the start. This is actually a red Rosie, just painted to look like the Season 10 Rosie. Like, if I show you, here's the box that Rosie came with. If you look at the profile picture, you can see that it's red. On the back, you have Thomas, Victor, Bash, and Luke. I do have a comment to get Luke. And recently, I got a comment to purchase Henry, Bell, and Whiff. I would like to get those at some point. Like, I think maybe I will go to Target on Friday and get them. But we'll have to see. But let's move on to Rosie. So, this was a red Rosie, like I said. But I painted it to look like the Season 10 Rosie. Now, this is my opinion. Maybe you have yours. But I actually preferred Rosie in this color. When I saw that she was painted red, I thought that they should have kept Rosie this color. I mean, it was kind of nice that Rosie came back and is now talking again, but I just wish she would have been this color. I have to say, this is a pretty good representation of Rosie, and I especially like the white walls. Now, if you ask me to buy another Trackmaster push-along red Rosie to replace this one, I'll be happy to. I always like to take your suggestions on customs, whether it be Thomas Wood or some other merchandise. But anyways, that's all for now. This is another Trackmaster push-along review. Now, always comment below what train you want me to make next into a Trackmaster push-along engine, into a custom. Also, comment below what train you want me to purchase next, whether it be Diesel or Gordon, and I would love to get them for you. This is Tammy Tay 2009, signing off.